Do you know what to look for in decodable readers? Well, friend, I didn't know either until I really started digging in and doing some research. So today, I'm going to share with you the 4 areas you need to focus on as you are choosing great decodable books for your readers in the classroom. Hey there, I'm Amanda from Mrs. Richardson's class, and I help teachers reach every child and save time at home by providing meaningful classroom resources. Today, we are going to talk about what to look for as you are choosing decodable readers for your classroom. There are 4 areas that you need to focus on as you are choosing a decodable reader for your classroom. The first thing you need to look at when you are choosing a decodable reader for your classroom is the phonics scope and sequence of those decodable readers. First of all, I think it's important to remember that there is really no set way. You can find all different scopes and sequences of phonics progressions on the internet and in professional development books and from other people like me who share what they have developed. However, while there is a general sequence and order that you will find, there's not a completely right and a completely wrong. So don't get stuck in the middle, okay? But you want to make sure that those books are following the progression that you are teaching as you are teaching whole group phonics skills in your classroom. The other important thing is that you stick to it, okay? Whatever phonics scope and sequence you are following, you want it to be cohesive throughout your classroom and you want to stick to it. So I have a question for you, and answer me below in the comments. Do you have a specific phonics scope and sequence that you follow already? Let me know. The second thing you want to look for is that it is a controlled text. You don't want any phonics skills being introduced within the book that you haven't already taught. So, for example, if your phonics scope and sequence goes short vowels, blends, digraphs, you want to make sure that when you are reading a book that has a phonics focus with blends, that there aren't digraphs in that book because those skills haven't been taught or introduced yet. So you want to make sure that the text is controlled and that the phonics skills presented within the text are ones that you've already taught. The third thing you want to look for is that it is a comprehensive book. And that means that it not only is controlled, but also it provides opportunity for repeated practice. So if you are working on digraphs and you have already taught, introduced, and practiced short vowels, blends, digraphs, when they are reading those digraph books, you want to make sure that there are also opportunities for them to practice blends and short vowels, those skills that you've already introduced. You want the book to provide opportunities for continued practice of taught skills. You want it to circle back so that there are more and more opportunities for kids to practice those phonics skills in an authentic way. The fourth thing you want to look for is that it emphasizes the current phonics focus that you want them to practice. So if your focus is L blends, then you want to make sure that the decodable book, the decodable text that they are reading has plenty of opportunities for them to practice FL, BL, CL, all of the beginning L blends. I have some examples here that I want to share with you of text that does not follow all of these and text that does follow all of these areas. Let's take a look. This text is written for a phonics focus of short A. Following the phonics scope and sequence that it has, the only skill that has been introduced at this point truly is short A. So when I look at this, I see lots of things that make me go, yikes, when I'm looking for a text that really sticks to a phonics scope and sequence. And here's why. All of these words in red have some component that has not been introduced. For example, I see words that have a long vowel with a silent E at the end. I see words that have a digraph. I see words that have open syllables, and if we haven't covered open syllables yet, then that might be confusing. I also see words that even have short vowels that haven't been introduced, like in the word will. It's very easily decodable. However, if we haven't specifically taught and practiced that short I says then this text doesn't exactly follow the phonics scope and sequence and might be a little tricky for the kids. Now look at this example of short A. This is one of the decodable passages that I've written, and the phonics focus is short A. And as you just glance at this, you see short A all over this text. I paid special attention not to introduce or not to have words that had digraphs or blends or silent E words or other short vowels even, because those haven't been taught. When I'm looking at this, I see that there are words like is and on that are in this passage. However, by this point, when I'm using this passage, since those are also high frequency words, hopefully the words themselves have been introduced and we have started to orthographically map those words so the kids will be able to read them easily and quickly with very little effort. If you want to try some decodable texts that have all 4 elements, they're comprehensive, controlled, follow a phonics scope and sequence, have opportunities for repeated practice, then I have a freebie for you. Click the link below to join my email list and get the free phonics decodable passages. Now, if you find yourself doubting the use of decodable readers, not really sure why you should use them, then go ahead and click the video that's on your screen now. It walks you through their importance and why you need them with your littlest readers. So watch the video to continue learning. If you found this video helpful, I'd love for you to like and subscribe so that you can help other teachers find this video easily too. Have a great day.